Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to be doing Module 11, Week 2, Lesson 6 of our Structured Literacy. Let's jump into the lesson. Last week we learned about the vowel team OO and its short sound. Who remembers what it says? Short OO says as in book or hook. Today we're going to be learning about another sound that the vowel team OO can say, so stay tuned to find out. ER says which means that IR also says and UR says So remember, ER, IR, and UR all say very nice. OR says or. We remember this because this word is simply or. So OR says or. AR says R, like a pirate. R, as in art. R. And then we have our vowel teams. Remember, when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. We're going to hear the name of the first vowel. IE says I. IGH says I. Our keyword for IE was pie, and our keyword for IGH was light. 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 OA says O, as in boat. OW says O, as in grow. AI says A, as in train. Choo choo, train. AY says A, as in hay. Hay is for horses. EE says E, as in green. EA says E, as in heat. We learned that Y can make many different sounds. It can say y. It can say I. It can say I. And it can also say E. It can say so many different sounds. Right before that, we learned about the inflectional suffix ed. We add ed to the end of a word to indicate that something was done in the past. So, I'm going to use my example that I know you have learned very well from. If right now I jump, 2 seconds ago I jumped. Notice how I added the d at the end? We add ed to the end of a verb to indicate that something happened in the past. We can also add the suffix s to the end of a word to indicate that there's more than one of something. Here is one finger, but I have 10 fingers. I add s to say that there's more than one. Add it at the end of a word. Trigraph DGE says j, as in dodge or judge. Trigraph TCH says ch, as in itch or watch. E, I, and Y make the G say, the G say, the G say. E, I, and Y make the G say most of the time. Soft G says j, as in gym class. All right, friends, we're going to jump into some review blending. These are skills that we have already mastered, so we should be pros at this. You will need your blending fingers out. Show Miss Walter that you are blending. Remember, we're getting ready for second grade, so we need to be doing our very best every day. Here we go. Her, perch, perch. Girl, swirl, swirl. earn, burn. B-ook, book. There's that short O-O sound that we learned last week. L-ook, look. T-ook, took. G-ood, good. St-ood, stood. All right, time to learn our new skill for the week. This is going to be the long sound for the vowel team O-O. All right, what do we have here? What is this guy? A goose. Can you say goose? Goose. If this is a goose, what sound does the long vowel team O-O make? Ooh. Goose. Goose. So long vowel team O-O is going to say ooh, like ooh, ooh la la, ooh, I'm so interested. All right, think you've got it? You think you can do blending with this brand new skill? Okay, let's see if we can. Get those blending fingers out. Z, ooh, zoo. I want to go to the zoo. T, ooh, two. This is the two that we use when we say, me too. Moon, moon. Wow, look at the moon tonight. It's so beautiful. Moon. Room, room. I am sitting in my living room. Room. Spoon, spoon. Can I please have a spoon for my ice cream? Spoon. Proof. I'm going to need to see some proof. Proof. Booth. I had to go to the booth to make my vote. Booth. Boost. Boost. The rocket ship had a boost when it blasted off. Boost. Droop. My flower started to droop when I didn't water it. Droop. Goose, our keyword. Look over there, there's a goose. All right, friends, go ahead and give yourself a high five, give your friend a high five, give Miss Walter a high five for all of your hard work with our new skill. At this time, we are going to do some handwriting practice, so you will need your composition notebook. Remember, my expectation during this time is that you pause the video to use your very best handwriting and also follow the stroke path. So meaning start at number 1, follow the arrow, go to number 2, follow that arrow. Uppercase X. Pause the video to write. Lowercase x. Start at number 1, follow the arrow, go to number 2, follow that arrow. Uppercase K. Uppercase K. And lowercase k. Alrighty, friends, we're going to go ahead and build a word using our brand new skill that we learned today. The vowel team, the long O-O, says ooh, ooh. Who remembers what our keyword was? Goose. 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 Let's go ahead and build it. The first sound I hear is g, g. So I know that has to be G. Then I hear my long vowel team O-O. Ooh. S. And we are going to add a magical E to help support that O-O to say ooh. So let's sound it out. G, ooh, s, goose. Great job, friends. We did it. Let's build one more word. Let's build room. You are sitting in the classroom. Room. What letter makes R? R. And then our long vowel team O. Ooh. And what letter for very nice. Let's see if we've got it. R. Ooh. Room. Great job, friends. You amaze me every day. I cannot believe how smart you are getting. Okay, we are going to go ahead and do some reading. So, Miss Walter will read first. You will listen, or you can read with me. At this point of the year, a lot of you will be reading with me. If not, that's totally okay. We all learn at our own different paces, and you're doing a great job regardless. You can follow along and then read with us the second time. Here we go. At night, look out of the window of a room and up at the sky. Can you see the moon? What shape is it? Your turn to read with me out loud. Let's hear your reading voice. At night, look out of the window of a room and up at the sky. Can you see the moon? What shape is it? All right, next one. The moon does not change shape, but what we see does. The shape we see depends on the light from the sun that reflects off the moon. Isn't that cool? Your turn to read it with me. The moon does not change shape, but what we see does. The shape we see depends on the light from the sun that reflects off the moon. Isn't that cool? Great job today, friends. You always catch on so fast whenever we learn a brand new skill. As you go to do all of your choice card work, remember, the vowel team long OO says, ooh, ooh. Great job today, friends. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.